Hello, my name is Ricardoalesart, and I am an artist. I've been doing this considerately with effort for maybe 6-7 years. That said, I have been drawing my whole life, and it's always been a passion of mine. I'd say my favorite type of art style is somewhere between illustrative and realistic, so illustrative realism, with a skosh of surrealism. I do like things to be a little bit weird, although my work frequently is pretty unweird. But I do like to add that sort of dash of weirdness, which I guess you could. It's commonly found in the eyes of the birds that I draw. They're not your typical bird eye. They're a little more sentient and aware, which I find really interesting. I create basically every day with some lulls in between. Every now and then I won't draw, but at the moment I'm making stuff every day. Anyway, this piece is called Stagnation. The inspiration behind it was pretty train of thought, just sort of visual meandering, right? Like I just kind of went with the flow as I made it. I took a reference image and I worked from that, making sure not to stay married to it too much. As an artist, I don't think we should be slaves to our reference. It's important to make space for a certain amount of invention in your work. So this piece took me probably I finished it over the course of a week or two, but hour-wise, maybe 20 hours, 25, maybe even less. My favorite part of this artwork is probably this sort of upper shoulder, upper wing part. I think it's got some really cool dimension and gradation and contrast. It's nice. But in general, I think my favorite parts of my drawings are the eyes and the beaks. I put a lot of heart into those spots, and I think they pop a lot. It's really cool. Hardest part in creating this was it's probably the composition, and I think that's true for all of my work. It's difficult to compose an image successfully and efficiently, and make it interesting and make you want to look at it. So yeah, probably the composition, and then maybe the feet. Definitely struggle with feet. I think I've figured out a solution in drawings that have come after this one, but feet are always tough, especially on a bird because they're so dynamic and complex. So one piece of advice that I would give to an upcoming artist, it sounds kind of cliche and simple, but don't give up. It's so easy to feel discouraged and feel like you're not good enough and that you're wasting your time. I've been there countless times, and it's natural. It's totally normal to feel that way, but you just never know what you're capable of. Like if I could rewind 10 years and tell myself in the past that, this drawing alone, right? Like you'll make this one day. 10 years ago, me wouldn't believe it, So you never know what you're capable of. So don't give up.